Hi there, and welcome back to Triplicate. And today, mice. Now, I used to have a mouse. Once upon a time, I used to have a mouse. And it died. So I bought a, you see that Victsing mouse off of eBay. And they are a proper brand, they've got a website, but I found that the left mouse button, the one that you use all the time, would fail to work maybe one time out of 3, one time out of 4. And being lazy, I couldn't be bothered to send it back, so I hunted round in a drawer and found another old mouse that worked and used that instead. So after a while that mouse too died. So I went for Logitech. I thought, well, they've been making mice since forever, so if they can't make a reliable mouse, nobody can. And that was only £8 or something. It's not much dearer than the other one. And it's just an absolute basic computer mouse, but it's been doing the job for some while now. There it is, pride of place on the mouse mat. So I thought, rather than just throw this thing away, shall we find a way into it and have a look at what the problem is, and maybe even, you never know, fix it. So, first thing, how do you get into it? Well, there are these little things that... feet. What do we call them? Once upon a time might have had screws underneath them, but no. So I guess it's either clipped together or glued together, and I'm guessing the top bit here separates along here from the bottom bit here. So let us find a small screwdriver. See if that's promising. That's got it. Yep, it's just clipped together. And it doesn't get us in very far. Okay, so we'll take our freebie torch here and have a look. Let's see if we can find any screws. Of course we won't find any screws. Screws cost money. So, it's more leverage. As they say in business circles. Here we go. We can get there. Alright, so where does this? There it comes apart. Not so much, no use of serviceable parts. No serviceable parts whatsoever. There we go. It's scrap anyway, so one of these. Alright, 2 screwdrivers. Right. That's some kind of a plastic rivet there. There. Ah, no. might be a screw under there. Ah. Guess they're under there. Ah, screw, yeah. Right, we have some sort of a crosshead screwdriver. Hopefully we'll get the screw out. Let's take it all back. It did have a screw in. There we go. Whoops. The wheel falls out. I see. So that lives there, and that little baby is the LED, and that reflects off the back of that down, and that's pickup. Not quite sure how these things work. Are they a bunch of photodiodes around there? Anyway, the issue we have with this is the left mouse button. So that's the sensor for the wheel, and that's a little switch for the wheel button. And this is the offending mouse button. So interestingly, this is a connection for this mouse button, which goes to that resistor, and the other end of that resistor goes to there. So this little thing not only contains the optics, it contains all the functionality for the mouse. Because I was looking around trying to find some sort of a processor chip, and there isn't one, it's all in there. Anyway, our issue is the left mouse button, which is this guy. So I'm going to set up so we can measure it across that mouse button and see what happens. So I'm going to try holding the... This is where you need 3 hands. See, I'm clicking it there and nothing's happening, and then sometimes something does happen. Let me try the other one for comparison. Yeah. Every time I click that, it beeps, it makes a connection. So I certainly don't have anything. Just zoom you in like that switch. So unless we can get that switch to work, it's the end for this mouse. So the only thing I can think of to try, I don't really want to try taking the switch apart because that probably will finish it off. Could do, I suppose. Well, first up we'll try squirting some deoxit in it and see if that works. Okay, so I reckon the only place we can actually get any trusty deoxit in is the actuator, you call it. So I'm going to push it down with that screwdriver and squirt about 1 gallon on. And I guess work the switch and hope it's getting down in there and onto the contacts. Okay, so wipe away the excess deoxit and see if that's any better. See if we might have to zoom out to get the meter in. Yes, that one. Three hands, of course, need required at this point. Okay, I've got a wire connecting the other probe to that and a clip, so I only need to hold one probe on. Still not there. Just again try the other side. Yes. Yeah. Yes, you need about half a second before the So, are we going to call that a win? I think so. What I'll do is I'll stick a bit more deoxit in it and stick it back together, and we'll connect it up to the computer and see how good it is. There we go. This has to go in here. That has to go in there. And this goes down there. Wire, I'm guessing, goes around there. And got some here somewhere. There we go, so that will. And this, whoops, looks like I've broken it there, taking it apart. Oh well. Goes like that, and the little screw, which I did not put anywhere safe. Okay, so the memory card filled up, but fortunately the screw was still in the case, so we've got it screwed back together. Now we just need to stick this on. Yep. Like that. Right, okay, so by way of test application we will use my Bubble Breaker Pro program. I'm plugging my own software in anyway. I never got this as far as publishing this one. Here's the hopefully repaired mouse, and okay, so ba-da-dum, that's the old one gone and in with the new. Oh yeah, the button lights up, it moves around. Does the mouse button work? Ah, this is what you watch YouTube for, isn't it? Watching somebody else play a game. Well, that seems so far to be working, so I am going to call that a win, do some editing on the video and keep using this mouse and sort of give it the final sign off as I give the video the sign off. Okay, so I've used a newly refurbished mouse to edit this video up to now, and it's worked absolutely perfectly. So here she is, and this one will go in the drawer as a spare mouse, and I think I'll go back to using the Logitech one since I've got used to it. So that was an easy repair. One squirt of the 10 can rounds deoxit, and I'm not getting paid to promote the stuff, it's just some stuff I've used for a good number of years because it's really good, and even though it's the somewhat untriplicate price of about £20 a tin, it really does work. So I think that's it for this video, so yeah, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next one. So for now it's goodbye from Triplicate, home of interesting electronics. Goodbye.